Hi, this is Larry Nelson. You're listening to WrestlingInYourHead.com, and keep doing it.
Did you have another question, Jason?
Yeah, I want to know if you had any good Harvey Wippleman stories.
Man, I've got so many Harvey Wippleman stories. It would just overshadow his book, and the sales of it would go to the -12. It'd go to like the -60. So I don't want to try to step on any toes over there in Walls, Mississippi, with Harvey Wippleman. But no, I tell you, I don't know. I got so many stories about Harvey. Harvey, you go realize now. Here you go. A guy's coming into business. I'm from Arkansas. And I don't know anybody, and I never knew there was wrestling outside of Memphis at this time, other than the NWA and WWF. I didn't know there were small territories when I first started. So he's coming from the territory up in Portland, and he meets me here at West Memphis, and I follow him down in Alabama. No, it's the first time on the road, so I've met this guy, and I'm introduced to. Now he's old school, okay? So I was introduced to everything at one time, And now I'm gonna tell you, there's some stories about Harvey would just go on record, and some of them would be like in the nicest of stories, and someone would be like something you'd hear in an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Dude, this was fanatic, man. I mean, it was so funny. I look at some of these things, I laugh at this. I mean, I'll give you one. Like one time, he's one of these guys. I follow this. I sort of went thinking this was a code he was telling me that we had to live by. So one night I was asleep on the passenger seat, and I feel the car jerk around. And I look up, and we're off the interstate. We're into a little small town. I go, "What are you doing, man?" He goes, "This motherfucker up here cut me off, man." And I said, "Dude," I said, "Man, it's 2 a.m. Let's go home." He goes, "No," said, "Let me tell you something. You won't realize this because you just get into the business. You don't fuck with the boys." I said, "Do what?" "You don't fuck with the boys." I went, "Okay, sure." So by the time the guy pulled over, it's this old man and his grandkid, And I said, "Bruno, you've been chasing like an 80-year-old man and his grandkid down this road?" He just starts snickering. I can't tell you the times. I'll give you a real quick one. One time when we were at a bar, once in Nashville and once in Memphis, Tennessee, both times it happened like this. So Bruno gets in this argument with the guy about his size, and me and a couple of guys go down and go, "Hey man, don't mess with our buddy." And we're big guys, and he don't mess with him. So Bruno picks on the guy all night long. And he goes, "Oh yeah, shut your mouth!" And he look over at us and goes, "You want to go outside?" And the guy goes, "No man, no." So Bruno went to the bathroom, and he goes to the bathroom. I told the dude, I said, "Man, why are you taking all this crap from me?" He goes, "Man, I thought you guys were going to beat me up because y'all were his friend." I went, "No, we're just acting like that." So Bruno comes back, so he gets all cocky. He goes, "Hey man, give me a beer, dude." He goes, "No, get your own beer." He goes, "What do you want to go outside?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, let's go outside." And he looks at me, and I said, "Hey, go outside." That's the first time we've done him like that. All the other times we sort of protect him, But I'll tell you what, another one real quick. A lot of people know this. I think we were in England or Ireland, and it's me and Berserker, John Nord, and Mike Rotunda, Steve Lombardi. And Steve Lombardi and Bruno hated each other in the beginning. They were both after the same job, and that's to be a stooge, right? Mm-hmm. So they got into a big argument. Bruno did the same thing with Steve. So it got everybody feeling sorry for him, so everybody got on Steve. But that's how their friendship started. Just like that. Bruno pulling his weight around with his friends, getting that sympathy deal, and everybody said, "Don't touch him, Steve," That's how Bruno is. He's just a funny son guy.
Good question, Jason. Anything else?
No, thank you very much. It was an honor.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Yep.
All right, man.
Area code 281. I'm not sure on the name.
Hello?
Yep. Who is this?
Hi, this is David.
All right. Do you have a question for Sid?
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's a great honor to talk to you.
Thank you.
Mr. Udy. And question I have is one of the most memorable matches I've seen is when Dr. Judge faced you at the Blackjack Brawl.
Uh-huh.
I think, and the question I had was, did you prefer to be a heel, or did you like the times where they asked you sort of to be like a face or the character to be like?
No, I made this clear my whole life. I prefer to be a heel. I'll answer real quick for you. A heel can do something no one else can do, and that's receive the greatest form of flattery. Pat Patterson taught me this, and that's to do a job. And no one can you can't get a bigger form of flattery than that. Babyface doesn't get that flattery, but you do the job. He doesn't do the job. You know what I mean? So the match is who does the job is the heel, and the heel's going to get the biggest reaction. I mean, like they're going to really be happy when he loses. So that's why it's so much fun to be a heel. It's just is.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever have any problem doing a job for anybody?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for Sid.
All right, who is this?
My name's Jesse. I'm from New York.
All right, Jesse, what's your question?
Yes, hi.
I just wanted to ask him if and when he's coming back to work for Vince.
Man, I don't know right now. I honestly haven't heard from those guys, and last time I heard from them, they didn't have anything going on at that time, so that's where I stand right now in that position.
Thanks for calling in,
All right, thanks,
David.
big man.
You're welcome.
Have they give you any reason why they haven't brought you back?
No, they haven't. I haven't. I'm not going to push them on it.
Right.
The thing is about this, guys. This is where I look at myself as it's pretty simple mathematics, simple science. I know what I do in this business. They know what I'm able to do, and if they need somebody that's able to do that, they'll call me.
Mm-hmm. We got Laura on the line.
Hi.
Is this one of the Psycho Fanatics?
I think so.
Yes, it is. How you
Thanks
doing?
for coming on. Good. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing pretty good now. I finally got the computer going. It was giving me
What's your question tonight?
I know I've asked Eric this before, but I wanted to ask you, what did you do before you got into wrestling?
Well, believe it or not, I know it sounds like a corny, stupid story from the South. I was a farmer. Worked on a farm pretty much my whole life, and that's what I did up to get into wrestling.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Me too. That's what was funny. I tell people this really sounds like almost too weird to be true, but that's what it was. When I tell people I really didn't know this until I was older, that it was other territories other than the Memphis territory. It's almost like goes back to the golden days when New Yorkers didn't know there was other baseballs. There was never no other teams out of the Midwest, and then finally St. Louis came through, and then finally they moved out to California. This didn't exist, So for me, that's the same thing. As I didn't know, and it's just to go from working in the field in a tractor to being main event in Madison Square Garden. I don't think people could realize the culture shock that is, and also what accomplishment it is for myself and how I feel about it.
Did anybody in the wrestling business, when they found out you worked on a farm, they ever think, let's give this guy a hillbilly character?
No. Honestly, I knew everybody I talked to. They asked me these questions. I told them the same things. But I don't think hillbilly character would fit on me, guys.
No, I don't think so either. I just thought it'd be funny.
It's a good request. So shut your mouth.
I have a question. Well, I'll be asked that probably. That'll be the first thing Vince will say. So you want to do a farmer gimmick?
Yeah, they're like, that's going to sell them tickets.
Coming to the ring, Farmer Sid Vicious. Thanks for calling in, Laura.
Yeah, Laura.
All right, bye.
Good
talking to you again, too. Bye.
You be good.
Keenan.
Yes, hi. I have a question. Was it true back in November you had a tryout with WWE Sid Vicious?
No.
Or you were scheduled to appear in a WWE ring on a pre-tape show?
No.
Not true.
Not
and
true
my
at all.
Where did you read that, Keenan?
On some old cheesy wrestling gossip site.
All right. Can't believe everything you read on those.
I'd hope at this point, guys. First of all, I'm not saying above things, but I'm above a tryout. Okay.
Right.
I think I could walk to the ring, and this is an old cliche. I could walk to the ring on one leg and do more than most of those guys are fucking doing right now, 15 legs. All right, that simple. So I don't need a tryout. I was just something I think I'm above right now.
Right. That'd be kind of an insult.
Well, it would be an insult to just be. Well, it'd be if you went that far to fuck with me, that'd be just enough for me to say no, I'm not interested. I mean, I don't. Now, if you want me to go out and run a 40 and do a vertical leap and this and that, show my endurance or my legs strong, yeah, I'll do that. But I've proven, other than the last match I have a law, that I can still work a little bit. I took a student month, was no count. But other than that, guys, I think I've proven I can perform at a still high level.
Yeah.
And I can do what Sid Vicious does.
Mm-hmm.